with the Kingdom Transformation TV. Watch out for the interview, yeah, it's not normal, you know what I say? What we say, the interview is normal, it's not normal. I pray them like welcome back to my channel, Vibing with D. And today on Kingdom Transformation, I have none other than Kimberly McLaughlin. Kimberly, welcome. This is just a customer that came into the shop. We build a vibe one day. I'm going to say, yes, Kimberly, I know officially my friend. So I asked Kimberly, I said, Kimberly, would you like to come and share testimony? Because she was just in here talking, and I felt the presence of God on her words. And I said, yes, this is another candidate ready to release a word to you today. So guys, I tell her, the presence of the Lord is already in here. This is going to be a bam interview. So just sit back and relax on the Sunday evening. Kimberly, welcome to Kingdom Transformation Television.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, and thank you to all the YouTube watchers who are there taking everything in. I hope you know that you guys take what we are discussing and apply it to your lives.
Exactly, because applied knowledge is wisdom.
All right.
So Kimberly, what church do you attend?
Well, I am a proud member of the Voice of Restoration Ministries.
Where is that located?
All right, so we have the head office that's located on Sakaba Road in Old Harbor. Or Bishop is Bishop Troy Grant.
Yeah.
So hi Bishop Grant and hi Minister Grant.
It's a kingdom thing, you know.
Yes.
It's a kingdom thing, yes.
Yes, so I am a worshiper at the Portmore Mission, which is housed for now at the Reedspen Community Center. So it's a Voice of Restoration Ministries with 2 locations in Old Harbor and Portmore.
Alright, so what do you do, Kim? What do you do other than church?
Well, you know, outside of church, you know, I'm a wife.
Okay.
Hi, Ryan.
Big up, Ryan.
I'm a mother. Hi, Jaden. Hi, Kiara. But I'm employed as a public relations practitioner.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, Kimberly, let's get into the juicy part now. Who was Kim before Kim met Christ? Who was Kim?
Oh, Lord. Kim was a hot mess. Can I tell you? Hot mess, just selfish and all for herself. And you know, I'll tell you this much: I grew up in a household where I had a God-fearing mother, a mother who was a member of a church. In fact, I grew up in the Baptist church, and I was quite active in church, and you know, quite active until you get old, and you know, you kind of stray. You get bad and astray and everything like that, you know. But as I said before, when you see certified hot mess, that was me. And I'm just happy that the Lord transformed me.
So how did this transformation take place now? What happened in your life? Because if you was a hot mess, I can't say, oh, a hot mess just I go find our way into Christ. Was it that it was a build-up of things happening?
Definitely a build-up. Definitely a build-up. Because the truth is, right, me used to come and, you know, like the crusade, I'm go and, you know, 1 foot in, I'm hot enough for like a good 2 weeks, and then somebody come about this a party here, and oop, Christianity gone out the door. So it was definitely a transition for me. But the truth is, the Lord was always on my life, and the Lord, He was always there with me. Let me tell you something. Before I go dance, I used to pray.
Wow. You know, the second person me used to that.
Tell you, yeah. Before I go dance, I pray. And when me used to party, you know, out there in the world, hot Mondays.
Yeah.
Then me gone up what they call it, Tuesdays, not remember, Bossy Tuesdays. Yes, man. They have one I used to keep up some rubies. Yes, man. Yes. Wednesday, I mean, I tell you how me dangerous. Wednesday. No, man, I'm a ribbies, man. I'm a ribbies. Susie's, all right. Yes. I tell you, said so Monday, hot Monday, Tuesday was another dance, Wednesday now, I'm sure you me dangerous. Blase, me don't know if you remember when Blase used to keep all the way a Mandeville.
Jesus.
Alright, so Blase, a Mandeville, and then we used to leave and come back to Weddy and then to Passa. Thursday was Bembe. Friday was escape out of New Kingston.
Yes,
and then no Dirty Fridays done at Fletcher's Land. Alright? Saturday was reserved for any boat ride or anything like that.
Yeah.
And Sundays was out by Elsha Prentice on the beach. Yes.
Are you the energizer money?
That was my itinerary. No, I had on thought that was my itinerary.
Wow.
That was my itinerary. I was, when I tell you this much, I was so caught up in self.
Yeah.
At that moment, it was all about flesh, the carnal. Self-gratification, instant gratification, not understanding, because in time I never baptized,
Yeah.
and so I never really understand, say, apart Christendom is long-suffering. No, my lifestyle was instant gratification, so that means that even if I have the money for pay the rent I have to go park because I have to get a nice Bridget's, I have to go shell out this a girl at the dance.
Yeah.
Yes, man, and let me tell you this much. When me a come a dance, yes, when me a go dance, would really buy clothes.
Yeah.
I carry my clothes, got design, I say, make me.
Jesus. Because we still see at the kingdom love.
Yes.
Girl.
Best believe it. Best believe it. Best believe it. But with all of that too, me a the good girl,
Yeah.
Me a the good behaving girl, man. Mind you, yes, me used to be led by a little Jezebel spirit. So if somebody cross me, I say, alright then, watch me. I'm going to hit you where it hurts.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to hit you by talk about you, take your man from you. And because the Jezebel spirit dead in me, you could have been wife. When me come in your man life, you turn me a tea.
Jesus.
That was my life. That was my life. I've been afraid for that.
No business.
Dry eye more than me, you
Jesus.
could not find.
No man.
In can't vouch. In can't vouch. Dry eye more than me, you could not find. Could not find. And I tell you now, in the midst of all of this, I always know that there was something better for me to do. So yes, I'm going to dance, and yes, and let me tell you something about me, I go on the boat ride, but best believe me, I got church Sunday.
Yeah.
And a whole heap of people come and they talk to me and they say, the Lord is calling you to come. And I say, church, Jesus don't want me. God don't want me enough. It will be on me, sada. Him don't want me.
And that's why I'm always telling the people, you are never too far for the hand of the Lord to reach you. Him say, I'll make a bed in the 80s, that
Yes.
hell, him can reach you. You are never, he is able to transform you. And when I say transform, it is not even like it's an upgrade, you become a new creature in Christ. All things are passed away. So what was the encounter that you had now that made you say, I'm going to put on all of this partying, I'm going to give my life to God now?
Alright, so fast forward a couple months, many months. After that now, I decided that, you get older. I had one child by that time. I said, cannot continue like this. But let me tell you something, what people never tell me.
Yeah.
Yes, you make up your mind to, as I said before, it wasn't an overnight miracle for me.
Yeah.
It was something that was gradual.
Okay.
So when I had my son, my heartbeat, the love of my life, my son Jaden,
Yeah.
I knew that certain things, I did have to put it down.
Yeah.
So I say, all right then, fine. Started working now. So you see, before now, sidetrack. So say them time, because home girl I got so much party, home girl not time for work.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that means that it's a man who have to finance that.
Okay.
And I won't lie, it was different persons.
Yeah.
And the way I did skill, me would have empty out your bank book and you don't know if Miss man or woman. So me skill.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I was a perfect receptacle for the devil.
Yeah.
So every little trick, every little trade, why him could have give me, yes, he give me it. Some people used to see me, yes man, some people used to see me and say, oh, she promised kiss. That was not the case.
Yeah.
Because me, by the time me done clean out your house, your little pension, your little salary account, you don't even know what it's you. You don't even know what it's you. Because I was being used by the devil.
I'm going to tell somebody, say, one thing I know, back in the days, I don't know about inner Christ now. But man, back then, they love challenge, if they get out, man, to challenge them, I tell you, man, it's like them a natural predator. So if they can try to get between the leg, and them have a shell out and shell out and shell out.
That time they spend. So all you have to do is just play the little oops.
Yeah.
Tricks you. I saw you have to work it on them, because them love the challenge. So I say, all right then, since you want to get used, you're going to get used. That was my mentality. So, make I go back now. So, the very first time that I got any form of conviction, because you see, even with all of that, you know, I'm a university student. Yes, girl, university student. With all of that people, me no miss a class. I may have a child. All right. Who is going to pay for that school fee? Because I tell you this much is 1 year my mother and father pay for. So only can read between the lines. All right. So I always knew that there was something better for me, because one, I look at the background of my parents. My parents are from humble beginnings. At that time, my mother, mother the principal for high school. And my father did senior superintendent of police. When all of them body are gone, I remember my mother used to say, you would be dead if you did not have a praying mother.
Yeah.
Something different about a praying mother.
Yeah.
So, first time now, I remember I was at school, and usually on a Thursday from 2 going on to around 6, we would lock off for clubs and societies time. I don't know what happened the day. Me just start walk, and something lead me to the not the Adventist. It was the Pentecost youth group. I'm going there now. I'm going there. You know, from reaching at the place, me just start cry. Me just start to cry. Me just start to cry. Start work on my heart. I'm say everybody love me now. No, cause them say them see this a girl who when me come on campus, the shortest are shorts, the longest are here, the longest are nails. I remember say me now work,
Yeah.
All right.
Real actors.
Real act, yeah. This a hot girl walk come in a church. What come with me? So then let them start invite me to go to church. And I remember there was this time, so my main benefactor, I'll call him that. When he realized some stuff for God church, them staff will say, all right, what go on? Pull back. I mean, I tell you, some they have little challenges, because me never know how school fee are going on. And one of them, my church sisters at that time, never baptized it, but they invited me to a convention. And when I got to the convention, say a man just called me out of the crowd and said, look here, school fee will be paid.
Wow.
Everything will be paid. I say, I break down crying. I say, no.
Because God have to prove himself to you
no,
early
man.
out, you know? Have to prove himself.
Me baptized right then and there.
Have to prove himself early out to you.
Baptized right then and there. And I started participating more, all of a sudden, long skirt, now wear the makeup, I cover up my hair and everything. Yes, it must strip me, but this is what happened though. I don't know if you ever know, if young Christians ever talk to you and tell you, say, sometimes the very same people them at the church, and then we make you walk right out.
No,
because I was there going on quite fine until one of my sisters said that she was gonna get married, right? Because certain churches, they love to marry early. No problem. And when we did it excited, say, yes, man, I get forgot one of them wedding year, no one, The girl pulled me one side and she said, let me tell you something. Me no want you wear no bag of tight. Me no want you wear no bag of tight clothes to my wedding, because it's all about me.
She's so jealous.
That broke me. That day, it broke me, because here I was thinking that I was shedding the old and stepping into the new. And you, as my younger sister, my older sister, but you're young like me, you still have the old image.
And judging by your past.
Yeah, still have hold my past over me. And I'm not going to tell no lie. I start to walk away. And it was almost like the devil was rejoicing at that time. Because you see, when people see me and try to change, them start to use the old and beat me. Oh, you used to do this, you used to do that. And I take the beat and I walk away from God. And that was the truth.
You know, it's so funny this morning. I think my sister put up a post and she said, don't cheat on your future with your past. Have faith.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because a lot of times, you know, people see you coming to Christendom and they can only identify you as the Moses where they killed the man, but not the Moses who are going to lead the people out of bondage.
Yeah.
But listen to me. You have to know where you are in Christ, and it's going to be hard because you know what, she was on her journey with God. She never really reached that place because a new convert. But for those that are seasoned in the church, please, I'm asking and I implore you, put them under your wings, the new convert them. Don't expect a drastic change, and if you see even any resemblance of anything that is from their past, you don't need to shed light on that. You just need to show them and lead them in the direction of where God has predestined for them. Because a lot of persons, and I'm seeing this more and more when I go on the road to evangelize, where a lot of persons have left the church because of church hurt, because of an expectation that they had of persons within the church that really and truly crushed them instead of lift them up and build them up.
True, and that's exactly what happened. Exactly what happened, and I just continue live my life same way.
So about how long did it stay out there from? Back,
years. Then after that, I meet my husband, and I say, all right, I'm fine. I'm on the good path, and me get married, and you know, we do our thing, and next thing you know, I got baptized again because I thought that was the thing to do. But then trouble come again. Because before me start this, you know, say you never see people a stone empty mango tree, not true?
Exactly.
Alright, so that's what I realize. You see, because Satan sees that there was fruits in me.
Amen. Prophesy.
Him not stop stone me. So every time I feel like say me I move forward, the problem them come left, right and center. Because no, me baptized, no, me married, no, I am a mother, not to one but two children.
Yes.
Problem of a different kind come.
Yes.
You see the same Jezebel spirit that was in me back then?
Yeah.
Has she come again? She come again. She come again. And let me tell you something. That was the most trying time of my life.
Wow.
Of my life. And I'm going to share this with enough people. Sometimes, but not sometimes, your greatest weapon to you is you. I could not accept that this was a moment of testing and trial that I was going through, because my past came back again.
Yeah.
And I said, I just the pay back this. But I know some my God work. God is not a God of payback. I could not fully deal with what I was going through because me say for years me I do this to people. I just my time now.
Yeah.
And instead of bringing it to God, bringing my issues to God, I started to fight it in the physical.
And you cannot argue with dead bone. You cannot argue with dead bone. Wrestle not against blood. My God.
Cannot. So me, I was so hard on myself that I did not know that this is something me could go down on my knee in prayer to God with, because in my mind, you know, so the devil I work for me at the time, they must say, but you can't go pray to God about this because you used to do that too.
Accuser of the brethren.
Hey. And so I accepted it. And that mess Just like Jacob, me start to turn it in on my pillow. So me go on my bed at night time, pan that pillow the of mess. And me wake up in the morning, and that same pillow of mess, and my life was just mess.
Roaring lion seeking to make you
Listen to me.
Destroy marriages, destroy
Mess.
life, destroy children, destroy everything.
Hey, me say at one point in time, me tell him, come out. When me go take up this for myself, in fact, the same Satan I said to me, say, you did better off when you did out there. At the road. Why you go take up man but you're married for? Alright. And I believed him.
Yeah.
I was so hard on myself that I shut out God at that time.
And that's what the enemy does to us, you know. When we are in a church and we start backsliding, don't go church. But that is where you must run. Look to the hills from whence we're coming to help. Because help can only come from God. The devil is a liar. And that's what I want to get in the mind. The devil is a liar. God is not a man that he should lie.
Trust me. So, once again now, me go through it, me tarry through it for years until it start to have physical implications now.
Yeah.
Me as big woman, one day me just sit down and all of a sudden me just feel like my chest a squeeze. Me feel like I couldn't breathe. Me say, what is this? When I rush me go to the hospital, I find out say me have asthma. Me never born with asthma as big woman. Next thing when me know hypertension, high blood pressure spike. Because what? Me are fighting at the physical and now fighting at the spiritual. In fact, me not even fighting at no spiritual. Because from me bring it to my daddy Jesus and say, Jesus, this is my situation.
But what just come to me when me ask before me even assume, was there any unforgiveness in your heart at that time?
Whole heap.
Because unforgiveness is the gateway of illness to strike you.
Whole heap, because guess what? I didn't forgive him.
Yeah.
I didn't forgive myself.
Yeah.
And that is where it started, you know, the first unforgiveness.
Yeah.
Me hold on to whole heap of things. Me not forgive the baby father for the first child.
Yeah.
Me not forgive this a person. Me not forgive that the person there. And guess what? I was just a festering. In fact, just like what? Me febo what come here. Him same one said, I am a dead dog. I was a dead dog. I treated myself like a dead dog. I believed that I was a dead dog. And I stayed in that lowly bar. Yeah. And I wallowed in self-pity.
Yeah. And that is the place that the enemy wants to
Yes, man. And indeed happy. So much so that even when opportunities came my way, I was so blinded by the physical that I didn't even realize that God was still in the midst.
Wow.
And even when I come back around, I say, all right, and fine, I'm going to work it out. I'm going to work it out. I'm start to build up, but them time I know I don't go to church, but I start to read Bible a little more. I'm say, all right, then fine. Yeah, man. Because that is the thing before now. Me did have a manufactured relationship. Me never understand about that intimacy first.
Yeah.
Me never understand about that intimacy. All right? And because of that, you just know say you go to church and this is how you're supposed to behave. But guess what? I never understand say my judgment is not because of my association with a church, and the day of reckoning he's going to ask me for what I have done in the time that he put me on this earth. I never understand that. But then I started to realize say first thing that I have to do is to read the Bible more.
Yeah.
Read the Bible. And not just read the Bible. Say, God, although I don't have a pastor here with me, let it be that when I read this word, I can use it as spiritual fruit for my body.
Yeah. Make it come alive.
Make it come alive. Let it be manifested in me. Ordering my steps, guarding my tongue.
Yeah.
Guarding my hands, my feet, allowing me that when I open my mouth, I speak words that are constructive and not destructive. Not just to others, but most of all to myself.
Yeah.
Because I was my worst enemy.
Self-inflicted pain.
Self-inflicted pain. And as I started reading the Bible more, and I started to understand that this is God and this is what God, say I must do,
Start
shedding stuff to take place. And we get to a point now where I started going to my regular church.
Yeah.
And it happened that while I was at church, there was something, like when you did and you have worship, the worship was almost like it was manufactured. Yeah. I'm not knocking anybody.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about my experience.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like I was still having that one-on-one relationship.
Yeah.
I believed that I needed more.
Yeah.
And so one day it was a records clerk who invited me to her church.
Yeah.
And at that time, my church never even have a physical space, We used to, the exercise hill, the exercise mountain, up at Brayton. Yes. We used to be up there, and it was on a Thursday that I went to church. Thursday. They used to have a nice Thursday service. And, that day, something happened.
Something happened,
and now I know He touched me and made me whole. Hallelujah.
Amen. Amen.
Me tell you this much, sir. Where I worked, I had the reputation of being just a rough, a mean girl.
Yeah.
Rhymes with which and start with a B.
Yeah,
that one. And that girl was somebody when me and her just never planned peace of line.
Yeah.
And one day she said, I was at home praying and the Lord told me to come and talk to you. I don't want to know nothing about you. I want to invite you to my church. And say pride. I said, no, sir. God, next thing you know, somebody's going to call me up and tell me about my deed. She going to know, and next thing you know, she going to come back at work and tell everybody and everything. I'm going to put it off the first week. Put it off the first week. The second week, when I go, let me tell you, from I walk in, I see my bishop that I pray. And him preach and service nice and everything. I know bishop have on the shawl. There's a shawl where he puts on. I know say this man I walk around and I say, God, make him pass me, make him pass me, make him pass me. And me first him drop his shawl pan. I can only tell you when him drop the shawl on me.
Where's the grub?
After that, me go there in a nice cream and brown skirt suit. I remember because up the full of mall, I was fully cream. I roll like a rolling stone.
Yeah.
But I gathered a whole heap of moss. Spiritual moss. Because it did something to me.
Oh my God.
And from that day, I can tell you this, I received the Lord as my personal Lord and Savior. That intimacy that I was yearning for, I got it instantly. That, when you're worship and you have that little connection there. Magnet. Magnet. I say, yes, man, I eat this. Eat this. I start for God church and every little thing and every little thing. And them ways there. And I say, God, say I will eat, I go through and them little ways there. So, one last baptism, God. I eat this. Eat this. And on February 10, 2019, I was baptized in front of everybody. It was the most vulnerable time because I have to take off makeup and them little ways there. I may feel uncomfortable about it, but may I tell you, man, something different.
Right.
May I tell you, that was my birthday.
Wow.
That was my birthday. And me tell you, say, yes, man, smooth sailing.
Kim, you know the devil now gonna make you dip on a smooth sailing.
Me dear man, I saw me realize saying, no, look here, man. You know, sometimes you have some people look at and they say, Kim, you know, say you're full of gap. Come here. No, they say you're full of brand. I say, why? How you have gap?
Hey.
I say, space teeth. But then, you know, I realize, you know, say, me did really and truly have value. Because when me baptized now and think say everything smooth sailing, mama, that is when trouble starts. And if we think we did have problem before, you know I see this now. All of a sudden, like the little income stream them, everything want me touch. Everything want me touch. Dry up. So me and my husband say, all right, fine, we're gonna do something and we run go in and go do, and you know, because once again, you know, me say every time, because see what people have to understand too, Christendom is a progression. Do not think that it's going to be instantaneous. Remember that same instant gratification problem that I had out in the world, me did have it same way too.
And the microwave society mentality.
Yes. I'm going to tell you, say, no, run, I'm going to take out loan, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Lo and behold, business flop. So, you know, say, my paycheck I get leak. All of a sudden, all of my usual things and what I could have done. When me I go to Bridget's, you know, and I buy slippers. Some girl go there and buy one. Good enough buy one, I'll 2, 3 pair. Alright.
If I don't know about bridges, it's 15 up here. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, so one slippers. Yeah.
So when good girl I go, 2, 3, you say, what is? You say, no man, we have to scale down. Vehicle in the family, that have to scale down. What me I go do? When you look now, me hell. When it even come to the part where I could even pay my bills. Boy, you understand that. So when good girl are dress up and go work now. Sometimes good girl hunger lake, and sometimes good girl I forget to say I pity them sleep at other people yard because no light, no dead.
Wow.
Yes. I was too proud.
Yeah.
But still I wasn't obedient. So God said, all right, shelling you want, shelling you go and get. I came down to the beer. Because a good girl have big title at work, and when good girl look on her paycheck at one time at 20,000, you know.
Oh God.
20,000, good girl have picked me a good school, you know. And good girl have bills, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
I want image to maintain too.
Hello! Because nobody can know that I'm going through these circumstances, you know. Oh no! You know, so you can talk about me? Oh no! But may I tell you something about God? It's when He's working on you. I don't have any shame now.
Yeah.
So guess what? Abe, you can't use my business and curse me because me talk about it first.
Hey!
Can't use it. Me talk about it first. Me talk about it first. You have a problem with that, you take it up with God.
Amen.
When them things I was gonna be dead. And when they know I see God, I put back life in me, you have a problem with that, you take it up with God.
Your setback was a setup for your comeback.
Listen to me. Me I talk about, remember there's something when me talk about Jacob and the pillow. I was on this pillow, the pillow of mess. I remember one day when I couldn't take it no more. I said the day I walk up on it because up by where I live is a nice, quiet place. And when the problem take me, I couldn't manage it no more. I want God. You not see. What? You're blind? You're deaf? What? You not see. And during that time there, me, instead of taking it to the Lord in prayer, me I fighting at the physical again. Because they say, what me I get up and I go to church for? And this still a reach me. So you know, so home girl did stop go to church. Right? And even like when the bishop call me Minister J.D. Stewart, I call me at the church. I say, look at me, no one and chat to me. Even though I have no money to come give me for pay a light bill, I have to come buy some groceries, put in this house and feed them children here. Me no one call me. Because that was another spirit. I mean, I'm a cross spirit, you know. So, no, call me. No, that no call me. Chuck. And I go on. And I do this interview, I do that interview, because I'm a good girl, but I have my good qualifications, you know. And I do this interview, I do that interview. And I say, no, lick. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you, oh God, not easy. There was one job, when the interview fee, the pay was 4.5 to 4.9 million. Remember I said, me broke, no?
Yeah.
4.5 to 4.9 million, that's like 300,000 a month, you know.
Yeah.
The motor vehicle upkeep was 1.6 million per annum, you know.
Wow.
Alright, so I do the first interview, I get shortlisted, I say, alright, girl. Yes! God, you work it out for me, you work it out for me. Second interview, I get shortlisted. I say, yes, Daddy Jesus, I feel me want this, I feel me want this.
Be options.
Third interview, I say, yes! We got it in the bag.
Yeah.
3 weeks later, people them call me. Me never get the work.
So I wonder what got it up to now.
Me say, God, you got to be kidding me. I must be punked. Me start to look around and wonder if them have hidden camera, because I must want TV show me the pan.
Yeah.
This can't be live. Me say, but God, but you're not easy. I'm tell you, say, no, me say, my mouth lip a tremble for tell God about him part. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. People, for those of you who have a problem with my candor, take it up with God. It's a my testimony.
Yeah.
Do not expect to get the manufactured testimony. No, me I tell you how me did feel.
Yeah.
If God was a man, we would have string him up.
Yeah.
And run him.
Yeah. Because that's where you were at that point.
That's where I was. I said, you move from me.
Like Job's wife, I said, cuss God, I'm dead.
Look here, what Job's wife, when I tell him, is nothing in comparison to what me would I tell him. Because what cloth and what string and what colors.
Because I just said it feel.
I just saw me feel. I was upset. I was upset with the world. Upset. Me start lash out at my husband. Poor man, daddy, I hold things down same way, you know. Can't through all of that. Even when the light lock off, it turn on back.
But wait, so why you go? Because we're got one time now, why you finish them, you know. So did you get a job?
All right. All right now. So let me tell you, I kept on going through my process until September 9th of last year.
Yeah.
When, while I was at work, I fainted, and according to everybody, because I don't know what happened, I had a seizure and a stroke.
Wow.
My blood pressure was like 220 odd over. The bottom number almost reached 200. It's not normal. Hey. And I remember going through the process. Now half of my body dead, right? And I look and I remember when I sleep and I wake up, the doctor came. The doctor was doing his rounds and he said to the student doctors that were there, this is the lady I was telling you about, this is the walking dead. And I said, my face, you know, so because I remember say I stroke me after I study more. He said, doctor, when I talk more, why not dead, no call it up here. Why you talk, why not dead, no call it up here. Ranking same way, you know. I'm there, I'm lie down on the bed, I'm say, girl, look at where you reach. Bills you worry about, but don't tell you one lie down on the bed. Which one of the bills are them I can't lie down on the bed with you? Not one. I say, God, if you give me another chance, me I gotta turn my mess into a message. That pillar of mess is now going to be turned into a pillar for you. This is what I am going to build my ministry on when me I work for you. So I decided that I'm gonna come out of this pillow of, stop sleeping on this pillow of mess and turn that very same pillow of mess into a pillar a pillar, pillar, with a message, turning my mess into a message. And I go back at church, I ask for everybody, I apologize to everybody, I ask for forgiveness.
Wow.
And you want to know something? Not a soul shun me. Everybody happy to see me. Sister Kimberly, we miss you. We miss you, we miss you, we miss you. And it was like I never left, and I haven't gone, I haven't strayed, I'm working.
Yeah.
I'm working. And you see, when I decide to I'm going to surrender everything to God and just go and work.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this much, man. There was a last interview that I did for a particular super ministry. And me tell you, say me interview around 3 different interviews me go on. 3 different times them call me. And the day when they call me and tell me, say, you did not get the job, me say, Jesus. And me say, right then the devil come and say, you see what me I tell you? You run down this God thing. The road, cuss God. Me say, oh no, devil, you're not going to get me like that again.
No more side.
I had to pick up my phone and use my 911. I called my minister. I said, Minister, we have a problem.
Yes.
I said, this is my situation. This is my circumstance. Me say, you know what I've been looking for in terms of a job. And me do all of this interview and me feel like give up. She said, oh no. She said, I will tell you this, Sister Kimberly. Me glad say you call me and we start to pray.
Yeah.
And I remember the last thing that she said in her prayer was, God, we're asking you for your uncommon and supernatural favor. Although she got a no, I want you to plant her name in the mind of someone on that panel. The next week, a day to the next week, the HR director called me to say, I don't know, this name kept on coming up in my mind, and I had to come back to work and ask my staff if we had ever done an interview with this person. And when they checked the file, them say, yes man, she interviewed for this position, but she didn't get it. She said, all right, but you see that other position will come up? We fit in her in it.
Glory to God.
People, me tell you this much.
Glory.
We get work and me no interview for it.
Hey.
Because I saw God's supernatural favor. When I decided that I was gonna stop fighting in the physical and fight in the spiritual, God said, yes, you are ready to receive my blessings. So I no longer look at my past as being a deterrent for me to receive God's blessing, because the way how God works, He works through anybody. No matter what state you are in, the Lord will meet you there.
Amen.
He will bless you there.
Amen.
He will take you out of there.
Amen.
He will take you out of your prison, your mental prison, and put you in a one palace. That is the God that I serve.
Jesus.
That is the Lord that I serve.
Jesus.
I remember what I told you guys. I wanted to turn my mess into a message. I was there at church because the Lord saw that He was going to use me now. He said, all right, then find me and put in, I want to work. But I tell you another thing. There's a thing about having that intimate relationship with God. Remember saying, at my current salary, me have how much deduction I come out tight, right? The Lord was good because throughout my situation, me end up pay some of them, so me I get back a little money and come and work. When the people said the job was within the same pay scale, when you're there in the physical, you say, Lord have mercy, then it don't make no sense me take up that. It don't make no sense me take up that. When I prayed about it, I said, Lord, it is the same amount of money. The Holy Spirit came and said to me, little is much when I am in it. I said, it is done. I accepted the position. When the people them give me the offer letter, it's a different pay scale me then and me get more money. Hallelujah. When me look on what God I do for me, people, me can't help but do anything else. Look here, me tell you this much. I am a new babe in Christ, but a years in my work for me. And let me tell, when me look on the devil and me say, you thought you had me, you never have me. The Lord allow you to go and play. But a people like me used to show you, say, not care how much of a stronghold you think you have, Satan. When my people decide, so them are going to walk with me, strongholds are broken, and that's the Lord that we serve. When we call on his name, strongholds are broken. No power, no weapon from any witch or warlock will have dominion in our lives. We will walk into our purpose.
Amen.
So for somebody out there who feels down and destitute, pick yourself up. It no matter if you backslide numerous times, the Lord will welcome you each time, just like how the father welcomed the prodigal son. He give him the best robe and kill the fatted calf and put a ring on him. Hey, my man, put a ring on my finger. Now, Daddy God allow this, and Daddy God allow this. All right. So know this. God will take you out of that mental prison and put you in his heavenly palace.
Oh God.
Repent.
Kimberly.
Repent. Walk with him.
Backsliders, return.
All right.
Return. Your hour joy night time now. Guys, I just want to thank you so much. Kimberly, it was a pleasure. Kimberly, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on Vibe with the Kingdom Transformation TV. Watch out for the interview. It's not normal. You know what I say? What we say, the interview is normal. It's not normal. I pray them are coming. We're just going to have them come in. The Lord is ordering
Throw them on. Yes.
He is ordering their steps. Have a blessed Sunday evening. God bless. Thank you again.